Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and welcome to my first LEGO Star Wars video. More specifically, my first LEGO Star Wars Star Saga video. I'm very anticipated for this game, and I have a very big series coming for this game, and it's a series because I can't fit it all into one video. But today I'm going to be speculating the levels for the prequel trilogy. Now, I think someone's already done this, but my speculations for the levels are different. So let's get into it. I'm not going to waste any time. Let's go. The first level will be called Invasion of Naboo, which is the name of the second level of the complete saga. So these levels will share names. I do not know if they will need the same name. I don't really care what they're called. Hopefully they're not called anything stupid. But it doesn't really matter in this video. Just whatever, you know. So we will start off in the negotiation ship. I do not want this to be for your own because I want to replay this part. And you will start playing as Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, making your way through. I don't think it'll be that different to what it is in Complete Saga. Maybe it'd be darker rooms, and it can mix stuff up, which would be pretty cool. You might just go down one hallway. I really don't think it's going to be that much else. Then it'll be cutscene play. You know, you can play TC-14. Then you go down to Naboo and find Jar Jar, and you play as Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, and Jar Jar going through Naboo. Maybe show a little bit more of that and stuff, but you don't need to do that because it was the 11th Complete Saga. But now on to a part that was not in the Complete Saga, the Gungan City, which I'm really excited. So that will probably take up most of the level. It'll be the biggest part of the level, because you know it is a new part. You can play as Captain Tarpals, trying to get to Boss Nass's lair, and you can explore Gungan City, which will be pretty cool, and you can see other Gungans there, and then you can get the Boss Nass's lair, I guess, and go in the Bongo, and this is the final section of the level, which is the Bongo section. The first vehicle you will unlock and play as, and I guess you will try to escape the big monster there and head to the surface. For the second level, that will only have 2 sections instead of 4. You will, it is called Escape from Naboo, like the Complete Saga again. In the Complete Saga, you only played as Rhaenyra, like Captain Panaka, just going on their own. But it didn't really make sense. Jar Jar wasn't a level, you need Jar Jar. And why did Obi-Wan Qui-Gon abandon the Queen? I know that they wanted you to play as them, because I wouldn't play as them otherwise, but they could have done a thing kind of like C-3PO on the levels where you have to try to but okay, you had to get him. He has to get the Jedi's to a certain point, right? But they can't use grapple hooks, so you have to try to do something. You know, like I think it was in the Droid Factory level. Padme had to use a grapple hook and shoot a dart, and then that could get Anakin across. So you could do something like that. I know it might be not accurate, but like, who cares, bro? I just want to play as the Jedi sometimes. Actually, they're in the levels a lot, so maybe that'll make sense. But and also, characters that might have a grapple hook or grapple pull, you could use to get up. And why am I talking about this now? Because Padme, Sai-O Bibble, and a royal guard who looked really stupid in the Complete Saga. Yeah, you have to get those up. Because they are actually in the scene as well. And I do want them to be playable, because they're in the scene and I just want to play as them. You know, I want to play as Sai-O Bibble. And then you get to the ship, you know, you can actually play around the area maybe, you know, that would be a good idea, TT Games. And then you get into the ship and you go into a vehicle section where you escape Naboo. And I feel like this should be in the Complete Saga, but it isn't, okay? Just isn't. Then the next level will be called Mos Espa Padres. I forgot to tell you about the free roam. The free roam in between episode 1, between level 1 and 2 will be around Naboo. Kind of when you get off the Bongo, maybe just around that area. And free roam here will just be around Mos Espa, and you can buy some characters. It'll be a pretty cool like hub world, the first real hub world you go to. And you could buy some characters around the area, because there's a lot of characters probably around that area in Tatooine, because there's a lot. It's big. Yeah, and you walk into Watto shop. You walk into Watto shop, and the level begins. We just boss us for pod race. Now we won't just start with the freaking pod race and skip like loads of stuff. You play as Qui-Gon, Jar Jar, R2D2, and Padme. Well, that's in the free room as well. But and then you're going to destroy. You being joined by Anakin. When you go back to the house, that got to be a cutscene, and then you have to try to build a pod racer. That will be in the level. So this will the character will probably take up half the level, but the pod race isn't really that long, so it doesn't really matter. I think the levels I'm predicting might be more around 20-25 minutes to 10 to 15 minutes, but it's kind of hard since this Dark Saga is so big, and I don't really want to rush all the scenes. So forgive me, guys, please. You got to play as a C-3PO to get into some areas. He get to be naked, showing all those wires. That'd be cool, because he's not fully built in episode 1. And then finally the remake of the pod race, which will be the second part of the level, probably the third, because the pod race is pretty short. I have to beat Sebulba, which will be the third creation of that, because in the video game it was pretty annoying. But then they fixed it in the Complete Saga, which is one of the few fixes and things are different in the Complete Saga compared to the Lego video game and original trilogy, because they were just like combining together for the Complete Saga. And now this will be the third version of it, which probably be improved even more, mainly because of the graphics. I don't really think they could really improve that much. So yeah, that is really good. And then he beats Sebulba, and Anakin pulls the 100 credits out of his pocket. No, just kidding. I don't really want that to happen. Can please TT Games fix that? But the fourth level will first do the Gungan Plains, fighting with Jar Jar, Captain Charples, and a Gungan warrior, just to have 3 Gungans there. The Gungan warrior probably won't be that special. It was a cutscene in Lego Star Wars Complete Saga, so I don't know why it wouldn't be playable in this game. And you could fight the droids. Yay! And the second part of the level will be basically not that long, probably, but it'll just be like the Retake the Palace level, basically. It'll be called Retake the Palace as well, because I don't really have any creative names for these levels. And yeah, you basically retake the palace. It probably won't be that long because it's part of the level taken up by the Gungan bit. So 20 minutes for hopefully all the levels, but what I mean. And then the 5th level will be Darth Maul, and you basically go and fight Darth Maul as Obi-Wan Qui-Gon. You basically fight him in you go into the door and you fight him basically, and then he jumps away, and you fight him in the big black room there, and then maybe he'll put some droids at you. So there'll be a lot more aspects to the fight, and each time you fight him, you'll deal some hearts to him, or take away some hearts, and then of course maybe using split screen mode, Obi-Wan could get knocked down, and basically the main player, Qui-Gon, Regent Qui-Gon, will have it'll show up the A button on the map, and then it'll be so they'll be fighting basically, and you'll be this third person as Qui-Gon basically, they'll be going through the place where all the lasers are, and it'll show up A, and you press A to hit the lightsaber as his lightsaber, and stuff. And then the other player, Obi-Wan, trying to run after him, but I don't think, but that's only for a 2-player co-op. And then you'll probably defeat Darth Maul. And then the second player will be Anakin's adventure. This was actually in Lego Star Wars Complete Saga. It was live in the bonus room, so that's pretty cool. Anakin basically takes down the whole droid ship. Great. And that is great. That is the 5 levels for episode 1, guys. Hope you enjoy it. And leave down a like. I think I was going to do the whole Breakout trilogy, but I just realized that this probably takes way too long, and I thought I'd be quicker at doing it, but I'm not. I think someone else did it, but they kind of stretched it out for some reason. I don't know. I'm sorry. I taken some inspiration for your videos, but I think I already have my idea for this. But of course our ideas are a bit similar, but I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to be in episode 2. Goodbye.